yeah. Last studio album, Tearing Down the Walls, came out a year ago.
Yes.
And since then you've released Live in London, your first live album. Yeah.
Correct.
How did the live album go down with the fans? Has it gone down well, do you think?
I think they liked it. Yeah, I do.
It's an obvious choice because you are such a good live band. Yeah.
Thank you.
And your studio albums are great, but the live shows are just so much energy and sort of fun feel to them. Yeah.
We try to pour that energy into the studio albums as well. Like we record it live, like we're playing together. Then we, polish it up, of course. But so yeah, I think live is where H.E.A.T is at its best. So to speak.
Yeah. And have you started work on the next studio album yet?
Just said it's like a disease. You can't stop writing songs. The new ideas are always flowing. Like we're trying to find new ways to like change the music a little bit, like staying H.E.A.T but still mix it up a bit, like go a bit darker here, more party here, like broaden the spectrum, so to speak. And also like maybe not release an album, like make a song, release it on Spotify, online, make 3 songs, release EPs maybe. Yeah. We don't know, we're just talking about it.
Because Skid Row done that, haven't they? They're releasing the album as basically 3 EPs rather than one album.
Smart guys.
It's interesting idea, because there's something coming out a bit more frequently.
Exactly,
People are very impatient and have short attention spans these days.
Exactly. We have had like 2-year cycles between albums now. Maybe we could release a few songs here, like quarterly or whatever.
Right, And it must be quite difficult when like you say, you're trying to broaden the sound. Trying to do it in a way that it doesn't lose the original, what makes H.E.A.T so good.
We still have our like basic influences. I'd say, when I create music, it sort of becomes my music automatically. Because I have my I don't know what you call it, like my inspirations from when I was a kid. I bring with me and I always carry with me, so I pour myself into everything I write, I guess.
And with the writing, do you all write songs and then work on them together, or do you?
Like you come up with an idea, just like, hey Eric, do you like this? You bounce it between you and see what happens. If he comes up with a good idea, you keep on writing. Like sometimes you just write it yourself, like sit in the studio for a whole day, like wired in, record it, and stuff like that.
So I take it you all write sort of individually then, to start with, rather than sort of sitting down together and like write.
But when you do sit down, it's like I have this idea, That's how you go along with it.
And for you, where do you prefer to be writing? Is it sort of when you're sort of peace and quiet, or on the tour bus, or
I'd say peace and quiet in the studio. On the tour bus it's like mostly partying and stuff going on. Like you're all wired up after a show, or you don't want to sit write songs then.
And I think everyone's got their own sort of personal preferences. Some people write on tour, some just they can't write because they can't concentrate.
I think in the mornings are the best. Like you wake up, you have breakfast, and then you have like a window of 3 or 4 hours where you have like major inspiration, where it's going. And then you have to head down to the studio and go like shoot.
I suppose you've got to get there quickly and sort of get the ideas down before you forget them. Something distracts you. And it's
these days you have your iPhone, like I have a million voice memos, like with a few snippets of ideas and everything.
Right, and then to work out, this one works, this one doesn't.
Exactly, and you pair them together also. Like, this is an up tempo, can we make it happen? Like merge.
And obviously you played Download earlier today, didn't you? How did it go for you?
It was good, a bit short, 25 minutes, but we made the most of it, I think. We played like our singles, so to speak, like the ones we did videos on. It was a good set. So nice turn up as well. So.
That's always good. On Sunday morning, there's a lot of people, so they're too tired, they've been here all weekend, or they've had a lot to drink. It's one of those things, if you're a good band, you'll pull the crowd, but otherwise, everyone will stay in bed.
We had a good crowd, like great crowd. They were like going at it super early still. But
You woke them up properly then.
I think so.
I suppose that's the thing with the festival, particularly with it being a shorter set. You've got to. It's it's not just play what we would normally play in a headline show. You've got to think like, okay, it's not all our own fans today. So
exactly.
it must be quite frustrating though with the short set, thinking I'd love to play this one, but we can't fit it in.
Oh yeah, of course. But it's like we signed up for it and we had to deal with it.
Oh yeah. And are you playing many other festivals this summer?
Playing Grass Pop in Belgium, like a big festival next weekend. And we played Sweden Rock last weekend. We have a few festivals in Sweden. We're playing Switzerland, Germany, Bang Your Head Festival, and then we're playing Japan in September as well. Going back, it's been 6 years now.
Really?
It's pretty cool.
It's a long gap, but
you know, we switched singers and everything.
Yeah.
You know, we had
and that's the thing. It's one of those places. It's expensive to get to, but it's a fantastic place to visit. And
Japan,
and they've got they're really keen on the music as well. It's also one of those
very polite crowd as well.
It's a strange country in that they lead the world in high tech, but when it comes to music, it's all CDs, not digital.
It's crazy. Might be changing now. I don't know.
Possibly,
I think they still buy records, so they don't in Sweden for sure.
So I think everywhere or most countries are the same. You're sort of actually buying something. I prefer to buy a CD or vinyl because I've spent my money. I've got something in my hand that I can see.
True.
Rather than a digital thing that's
zeros and ones.
You get corrupted, and it's like where did the money go? I've got this song I can listen to.
True.
Rather than I could have listened to it on YouTube for free. No, I'd rather buy the CD and have the physical.
Yeah, you get the booklet and everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. I love that. You know, when you were a kid and you bought a record and lay down on your bed, listen through it, read the lyrics, like who worked on it. I love that.
And with the vinyl as well, you get the artwork just looks so much more impressive as well, doesn't it?
Of course,
all those classic albums.
Oh yeah.
So which bands sort of influenced you when you were growing up?
Like my major heavy metal influence is Iron Maiden, like my number one band, I'd say. Great band.
You should have been here 2 days ago. Steve Harris was walking around.
Wow. I actually met him in Stockholm. A friend of mine knows the band. She knows Bruce Dickinson. I was like,
the Raven Age were playing, and that's Steve Harris's son in the band. So Steve Harris was walking around the press area. So
cool.
So which other bands as well influenced you?
I listen to a lot of power metal as well. Halloween. Those kind of
classic band.
Love them. What else? Like one of my first idols was Michael Jackson.
Right.
So when I was maybe 18, I started listening to more AOR music. Got into Europe. Like them being from the same town as us was kind of cool. And that I actually liked the music as well. It's very nice fit.
Sweden's really sort of very well represented in music and AOR, rock in particular. What is it about Sweden that you produce so many bands for such a small country?
We drink a lot of beer. That's it. I don't know. I guess like in schools and everything, it's easy to get a hold of a rehearsal room and everything.
Right.
Like they try to push the cultural parts of everything, music education, lots of good schools. I guess that's the main reason. But, a nice heritage as well, like huge bands like ABBA, Roxette. We're proud of our music and creation of music.
I asked a band from Finland about music, and they said, well, there's only two things to do in Finland, particularly in the winter. You can either make music or you can get drunk.
Or we get drunk and make music. It's the same in Sweden, I guess. It's in northern countries.
And I suppose in winter as well, when it's dark most of the time. Then,
especially in the north, it's horrible. We live in Stockholm, it's okay, but it's still dark days. It gets dark at 3. But now it's summer. Rejoice.
And it's dark for about an hour or two.
Oh yeah.
That's great. Thanks so much for your time.